everybody, welcome back to Screen Stars. I'm here today to bring you my review for the 2019 action comedy Guns Akimbo. This is a film that is written and directed by Jason Lee Howden, and it stars Daniel Radcliffe as Miles, Samara Weaving as Nix, Rhys Darby, Ned Dennehy, Mark Rowley and Grant Bowler. Now this is a film that I've actually been really looking forward to. I've had to wait to see this film, and this is a film that focuses on Daniel Radcliffe's character Miles, who essentially is a nobody. He works at a company that makes mobile games. He's a coder for that. He's got an ex-girlfriend, and he likes to spend his evenings basically trolling people on the internet. However, there is an online gladiator type sport that is taking place, and this company that runs it basically pits criminals against each other essentially, and people get to bet on who's going to win, and all. It's a bit like Running Man in to some degree. And Daniel Radcliffe, in a drunken stupor at home, being a bit of a keyboard warrior, decides he's going to have a pop at this company. So he calls them all the names under the sun, and they don't take too kindly to it, and they trace his IP address. And they then surgically attach 2 guns to his hand and insert him in the next round, and inform him that he has got a certain amount of time to kill the champion basically, which is called Nix, who is played by Samara Weaving, and vice versa. They say the same thing to her: you've got to kill Miles. So they have to kind of go up against each other. However, Miles is not very adept at killing, he can't even get his pants on because he's got these guns attached to his hands, and a cat and mouse type chase takes place from that point on in the film. Now, so what are my thoughts on this film, Guns Akimbo? Well, unashamedly, I really enjoyed this film. It is really, really good fun. Somewhere in there is even a message in this film about, social commentary and internet trolls and all that kind of stuff, and how people sit at home and happily slam everybody else by being keyboard warriors at home. So there is a message in there. It's very well hidden, I'm not going to lie, but there is a little bit of message in there, and it doesn't shove it in your face. But I really like the directorial style of this film, the way it looked, the way it felt. It's got a really nice visual style to it. It feels grounded in reality today, but it also feels futuristic. It's got a wonderfully over-the-top villain played by Ned Dennehy, who plays Richter, who runs this online gladiatorial site. He's brilliant. I mean, he eats up every scene he's in. He's way over the top, but in such a great way. He's a great villain. I really enjoyed his performance. And what can you say about Daniel Radcliffe? He obviously he's never really gonna lose that mantle of Harry Potter, but he's doing a really good job of trying to move on from that with his career choices, and this is a great career choice for him, to play the everyman in a film like this. It's a smart move. He pulls it off wonderfully. He's got great screen presence, great screen charisma. You root for him in this film. He's fun. His performance is really good, and he actually pulls it off as well in regards to the action. He doesn't, they never really turn him into like a Rambo character. There's one section where he kind of goes from, being rubbish at shooting and things like that, and there's a team up takes place, and then there's a sequence where you kind of think, yeah, you might have taken to it a little bit too much there, the violence side of it, but you can forgive it if you like. It's not one of those films that you want to look at and criticise because there might be an odd little plot hole here and there. It's just because it's such a fun film to watch. Yes, It's violent. Yes, the action is way over the top and unbelievable, but I don't care. It's so's John Wick. You know, the action in that is way over the top and unbelievable. So why can't they get away with it in Guns Akimbo? Because I think they do. I really enjoyed the action set pieces. Samara Weaving is completely unrecognisable as Nyx. Wow, what a great performance by her as well. And her and Daniel Radcliffe really eat up scenery when they're in it together, and they get a couple of moments where they shine, where they've got this great dialogue back and forth between each other that's fun, and I think that's the standout thing that I want to make clear about this film. It's fun. It's not really meant to be taken seriously, and if you go into this film with your serious head on or easily offended head on, then you're not going to enjoy it. Go in, have fun with a film like this and accept it for what it is. It's not trying to be, gritty or realistic. It's just trying to entertain you, and I think this film does it wonderfully. Yes, you can pick apart certain aspects of the film. There's a whole plot line with Samara Weaving's character Nyx and her father and family and how she got to where she was, that is quite shoddily put together. And there's a couple of other little bits here and there that they could have expanded on his relationship with his ex-girlfriend and all this kind of stuff, and a bit more character development here and there. But these are minor niggles from my perspective. I was super entertained with this. I thought it was funny, and I mean literally I laughed out loud more than once watching this film, especially with the bad guy Richter. He was great, but other scenes as well were very, very funny. So overall, I was really entertained with this film. It is definitely one, when you get the opportunity to check it out, definitely give it a go. I think you'll find it a lot of fun. If you like good, well-made, inventive, creative action films, I think there's plenty here for you to enjoy. So that is my review for Guns Akimbo. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to click the like button. It really does help the channel. And of course, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing as well. Thank you very much for watching, everybody.